Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. A lot is happening in Rivers State. We're going to give a quick update as it keeps coming in. As we speak right now, NWC have looked into this matter in PDP Rivers, and of course, Tambari Sydney Gbara, who happens to be the former State Publicity Secretary of PDP Rivers State Chapter, has also issued a statement on this matter. And of course, something is brewing in local government area of Rivers State, as this is seemed to be another chairman trying to outbest Chijioke over his lot of employment he's making. A lot of things are happening. I'm going to give full updates as it keeps coming. But before we do that, kindly subscribe to our channel. Let's start with what's going on in NWC and what Tambari Sydney Gbara is saying concerning the factions being exhibited right now in Rivers State PDP. The NWC commends all members of the PDP in Rivers State for their steadfastness and unshaken belief in the ideals of the party as a truly democratic and all-inclusive party, guided only by the collective will, yearning, and aspiration of the people. Now, Tambari Sydney Gbara, the former State Publicity Secretary, PDP, Rivers State Chapter, has issued a statement saying that under the leadership of Governor Simelalaye Fubara, they will continue to promote the values of democracy, fairness, and justice. Let me quote him word for word. He said, "We will work tirelessly to ensure that the party's internal processes are transparent, inclusive, and accountable to all members. This judgment is a crucial turning point in all our journey towards rebuilding and strengthening the PDP in Rivers State." The judgment is referring to is the judgment that had actually brought in Robinson Ewor Led government, that's caretaker committee, and of course disband Aaron Chukwuemeka. But let's continue. He went further to say that this judgment is a crucial turning point in our journey towards rebuilding and strengthening the PDP in Rivers State. We are confident that it will pave the way for a more united and focused party, better equipped to serve the people of Rivers State. As we move forward, we want to emphasize that this judgment has illegalized those executives that emerged through this illegal process, which will give way for a proper congresses in the state, where everyone will be given the opportunity to participate actively as members of the party, not a situation where only one man who is bent on destroying the party write names of his supporters and publish as executives of the party at the detriment of other party faithfuls. Furthermore, we urge all security agents to arrest and prosecute anyone or anybody in the previous EXCO who continues to parade him or herself as an executive of the party for impersonation, except those that will be elected in a proper party congress of PDP, where Rivers people will be given the opportunity to participate freely under due process. Now, all of this is also geared towards Aaron Chukwuemeka, insisting that Chukwuemeka is the wrong, or is not, is the sacked EXCO, and Robinson Ewor is the right one. But let's find out what is happening in the local government areas in Rivers State right now. Now, according to the executive chairman of Omuma Local Government Council, that's Right Honorable Promise Reginald, he's actually pleased to tell everyone, announced that he has appointed exactly 220 senior special assistant and special assistant to man various disciplines and departments in his administration. The appointees are listed below. I do not want to mention, if I'm going to mention the names, it's going to be over 220 names being read. Well, many Nigerians are wondering what's really going on. But let me just quickly feel what Nigerians are saying in this. Some said it's actually commendable. Others are saying congratulations to them. Others believe that the chairman's greeting is actually a big one and they're hailing him. Others believe that the beneficiaries are huge. Others also believe that it's good enough to say he can actually, gather more people and be able to hold the fund. But let's look at this critically. And to start with what happened in Ikwere. If you check Ikwere local government during the build-up of the Armed Forces Remembrance Day, they couldn't open up. Their secretariat was under lock and key simply because they said that they have dragged the Ikwere local government chairman to court over the fact that the issues insecurity issues and destruction of properties during the election from local government elections that took place on October 6th and 7th, 2024, that his hands were in it, and his collaborators and his quote unquote his hands allegedly so are in it, and that Fubara's a panel of inquiry shouldn't be the one to also inquire and also investigate. In fact, full details of that, just check our playlist. They took time to explain. So they barred him, literally called on security personnel not to allow the chairman of Ikwere local government area and his staff to access the secretariat pending on when the case is being resolved in court. And they even went as far as bringing security to guard the Ikwere local government area. Now, everybody believes or everybody knows that Obiokpor is one of the largest local government areas. And Ambassador Ewor started it all by bringing in first over 120 special assistants. And people were like, excuse me? I don't understand. Are you now Fubara? It was too much. I felt it was, for me personally, I felt it was way too much. Some said it was political. Others said it was a way of paying back to the society so that you can keep the people, the youth engaged. But I felt it was a way of, to me, it's a bit wasteful. And even if it is political, it's a bit too early. It would have been better. If they are employing 120 now in Obiokpor, how many would they employ in 2026 and 2027 beginning? Maybe they employ the whole of Obiokpor. We are still screaming that Obiokpor did so much by bringing 120 special assistants. Please, are they going to be sitting in a bench? One person will carry barrel, the other person will carry razor, the other person will carry a pencil, the other one will carry book, the other one will carry, all of them doing the same job but in pieces, bits and pieces. I feel it was just a way of not really utilizing them on, even if you want to empower them, get them more, get them better skilled jobs, so even when you're no more in the office, they will be useful to themselves, to their society, even to their family. But I guess politicians think differently. We are still screaming that Ewor did quite a lot by bringing 120. Well, this one I've decided to outbest Ewor by bringing 220. Ewor brought 130. He's bringing 220. And I personally feel it's a way of capturing the people, keeping them within their administration, and also making them loyal. But I don't think you can buy loyalty. But let's see how it plays out, because the truth be told, if Ambassador Ewor's style is working for him such that no one had dared to come to his secretariat and say, you see, Asan that took place, that thing, that nothing, Ewo have taken charge of Obiokpor big time. He removed the name of Wike from the secretariat, jack the thing out totally. There's not like Wike name on that secretariat. He owns the place. He made sure he occupied this office. I can tell you for free, the guy is living his life and is ensuring that he gets what he's looking for. And I think Omuma have said to take cue, but this time around is at 220. My goodness. I guess money is not a problem, because they have already fine-tuned it in their salaries. I also believe that because of the new budget that Fubara had in this 2025 budget, he married almost the same budget line between human capital development and infrastructural development. So he wants the people also to enjoy dividend of the democracy. But I feel that for it to be best enjoyed, you should teach them a skill for life. If for any reason Fubara leaves and these guys are disbanded, they are back to the streets. They spend money, but they're not useful to them, to themselves. Because the truth of the matter, you cannot, in all sincerity, employ 120 people or 220 people outside this administration. Nobody will bring them in. But then again, let's say it plays out. Let's go wrap it up.